man.
Word up, man.
Be with you soon, man.
Mm-hmm. When you come into the boroughs, man, we gonna hook you up, man.
Definitely, man.
Gonna hook you up.
You're ready, man.
All right, but let's get right into the. You already?
Baloncesto?
You already know. Let's get into this NBA talk. You know what I'm
because
saying?
you know there's a lot of talk.
It's been a crazy weekend as the playoffs started. Wrong or right? I feel like it's only fitting we start with the Knicks because that's where we always start. You know what I'm saying?
Knickerbockers.
Facts. You know, so
you want to do a shout? You want to do a shout out before we do the playoffs?
What's the shout out?
What? Most improved player, Julius Randle. Congratulations.
That's a fact, man.
Congratulations.
Shout out right there, Julius Randle, man. You doing your thing, yo.
You know what I mean? First and foremost,
you earned it. You know. New
Definitely.
career high in assists, up 5 points per game. Yeah, man. And you're the main reason why we're in the playoffs and where we're at right now.
Absolutely.
Even though you had a difficult first game.
well,
say that.
Well, good segue.
Yeah.
Good segue.
You had a difficult
Game 1,
first
man.
game. Yeah, I think you went like 6 for 23 only. D Rose was good offensively, but defensively he definitely looks like a liability.
Absolutely, man. I mean, but that's that. I know he's like not super old, but man, that's that. He's not.
That's
he's
what
not,
I'm saying.
he's
No,
not doing that.
You take the good with the bad. You take the good with the
yeah.
bad. What he's doing, the offense is good and everything like that. But they had to have an answer for Trae Young.
Well,
I mean,
if you don't mind, let's start with the good before we get into the bad, because I feel like the bad might be, we might get a little into it. You know what I mean?
All right, so what's the good?
The good, man. Alec Burks.
Oh yeah,
Did his thing, man. Word shot, yo. Continue to do
off.
your thing, bro. Went off. Helped out. D Rose playing that position that he needs to play, doing his actual role. You know what I mean? Coming up with clutch shots. Orchestrating the offense. You know what I mean? Shout out Obi Toppin. Didn't play all season. Coming out doing big plays. Shout out Emmanuel Quickly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Noel. He got hurt, and that looked like we might have really used him towards the end after that injury. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Noel, man. Like, those are the people that, put on.
I mean, the shout outs is good and whatnot, but I think the game 1 loss really falls on the coach and not really the players for this one.
Wow.
I think Randall, aside from his bad game and shooting, I think and this is where me and you have like a difference of opinion. I think that I think it was a bad decision for Tibb to just bring Ntilikina in like that, as cold as he was right off the bench, to try to guard what seemed to be the best player on the court at that moment, with 9 seconds left. If he was already doing it throughout the game and was already warmed up and things of that nature, then I would have been all for it. I would have had him in the game. I think the defense was more important. I think even though, you needed the offense from D Rose, I think you still had the ability to fill other players in instead of having D Rose in, like Burks and RJ, to fill some of that offensive role, to just keep Ntilikina in, to be the defensive person that he is, to try to give Trigger a problem. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't happen. And then you asked a lot from this young boy, and the outcome was the outcome. That's my opinion.
So yeah, we do have a difference on opinion on this. So. Yet I also agree at some parts. So yeah, putting him in, mad cold. As somebody that plays ball, we play ball. Shout out Eli play ball too and shit. We know what that does. We know how you come into a game cold, and how you be stiff and shit. You don't even know like how the game's going, the flow of the game. You don't know where you just got thrown in. You know what I mean? Right. You can only feel so much being on the sideline. So that I understand. However, he should not really be having those feelings, because Tibbs, if you look back through the season, has been doing that. He's been putting him in these defensive situations.
This is where we have the difference of opinion, where I can understand that might have been what he's been doing throughout the year, and so it might have been expected. That point in the game against Atlanta with 9 seconds left was your most important point of the game, of the season thus far. No other point in the season and any particular game mattered more than that point right there. You know what I'm saying? So when you wanted to do that throughout the season, experimenting with certain things, asking to think certain player when the game is not as important as any other game in the regular season, that's where the difference is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Who would you put in or left in?
No. What I would have done is that I would have had Ntilikina in already throughout the game. I don't know why he wasn't in the game knowing what he is, the type of player he is, knowing that, one, he's a defender and is able to stay even with some of the nicest ball handlers, point guards, shooting guards, whatever you want to call them, one. And then two, the flip side of that's Atlanta's best player. Okay. Atlanta's best player is their point guard, is Trae Young.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
This is why I'm not going to throw him on the Thibodeau on the crucifix, though. Because he's not dumb. He's going to learn. Don't be surprised if Ntilikina starts or gets mad minutes over Peyton, because Peyton started.
Yeah, no, but okay, and look how shitty fucking Peyton has been.
No, shitty.
Yeah,
shitty.
So that's why Ntilikina should have been in it.
No, I understand, but they're going based on what has been working for them. Now shit has changed. Now he's going to calculate, which is why I'm not going to throw him on the crucifix. Like I said,
no. It's only one game. He had to have learned from it.
It's only one game. However,
but it's vital.
That move, yes, it gave Ntilikina, you dumb. You made this dude drive right. You never make Trae Young go right, and he did a floater. And guess what? Bang. But at the end of the day, where I do kind of like where I am going to come at Tibbs is the last play because we still had a chance. There's pretty much a second left on the clock, 0.9 if I'm not mistaken.
0.9.
And you have your hottest offensive player at the moment inbound the ball. Okay, whatever. Say you, in whatever fucking huddle shit you did, you said, I want Julius Randle taking this shot. Why wouldn't you have Alex Burks, even if you don't want him taking the shot? Why wouldn't you have him as a decoy?
Like a decoy, yeah.
And that would stop that double team from Randall, which happened.
Yeah, because Burks been hot.
And he will have a cleaner shot. If that's what you really
helped
wanted.
the defense. You helped them. You helped them in terms of guarding the inbound.
Because you know that coach was expecting. I think the whole world was expecting Alex Burks to fucking get a fucking screen off the. You know what I mean? Come off from underneath off the screen and bang. You know what I mean? Because he was doing it that whole quarter. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's where I'll knock Tibbs on. But Tibbs ain't dumb. And I'm not just going to make one playoff game, especially the first playoff game for these young Bucks. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to put that and make that sort of like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Game 2 is where it's now going to be important. Game 2 is where it's going to show a lot from Tibbs and from Julius Randle. Because, look, Julius Randle wants to be a Knick. Stated. He wants to be here, right? Well, guess what, bro? We New Yorkers at the end of the day. Now you got 15,000 fans in the Garden. And you did that performance that you did. Hold on, no. I'm saying like the Garden was bumping, Jones. The Garden was bumping. Like that shit sounded way more than 15,000. You know what I mean? But you did it. You had a shitty performance, and we could all agree in this room if Randall even if he was less than his season average, if he just did a little more than what he did, we would have won that game. We lost by 2.
Yep.
We lost by 2. So game 2 is where it's important for him because now it's going to say, how you in the limelight? There's the Garden, you in the Mecca, you in the shine. Are you going to come out of this?
We can't have home field advantage. We've already lost it. We can't have home court and lose both games at home.
No, of course. But in terms of being in the spotlight, like now it's on him.
Yeah, it's magnified.
Now it's magnified. And we've seen players through history like crumble in it.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Especially in New York.
Which is why game 2 is very important for that. Now, when you flip it back to Tibbs, let's see what difference of moves you're going to make in terms of your scheme and your lineup. All right?
Yeah, well.
Because now you've seen it. Now you got a first-hand look of Atlanta's game plan. And Tibbs, we know you ain't dumb. We saw what we're witnessing what you're doing with the Knicks, defensively,
Word.
So we're expecting a change because if we go into tomorrow's game, motherfucking Peyton is starting again, we might want to say something. We're probably going to say something.
Oh, no.
Or at least I am.
No, the crowd will. Believe that. The crowd will.
Boo, Bullshit.
No, it'll be worse than that.
Bullshit.
No.
Oh no, I feel like they're gonna save the worst shit for Trey. Trust me, after all that shit.
No. I'm talking about with Thibodeau, nigga.
Fucking Trey.
Fuck Trey.
Oh, we gonna get into Trey. We got one for y'all today, y'all. We got one for y'all today about Trey, man. Don't worry. We'll get into that later.
Let's all right. So let's up for the Knicks, man. Right?
Yeah, man.
Let's go. Let's just cover.